guys, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So today you guys, we're in my entryway and I'm styling it for Christmas. So I've added this 7.5-foot slim flock tree to my entry space. Now I was going to add this to my family room, but I decided not to use it in that room. So I decided to move this one here. So this is our fourth tree actually that we're going to be putting together this Christmas season. I know I said I was going to be doing 3, but I end up adding this one up here. So we actually have 4 trees that we're going to be styling on the channel. So what I'm doing here is I have this double loop bow that I'm creating. This ribbon I shared with you all in the haul. This is that D. Stevens luxurious velvet and gold ribbon. It has velvet on the front and a really pretty ivory, and then it has some gold trim. So this is the ribbon that I actually have added to my main Christmas tree, which is right behind us. So yes, I'm just using whatever I had left over to style this slim tree. If you are short on space or you don't have enough space, you can always squeeze in a nice slim tree. I love that because they make it easier for you to add a little bit of Christmas decor if you don't have a whole lot of space. So these are really nice for corners or areas where you want to put a Christmas tree and you may not be able to get a full one. So I decided to add this one to my entry space. I was going to add it to my family room, but she wasn't giving what she's supposed to be giving in the family room. So she was just a little bit too small in that space for me. So I decided to add in my my balsam tree, which you'll see in the reflection here in the camera. But don't worry, we're going to be styling that tree in a separate video. But today we're working on the entryway. So so what I'm doing is I'm just interweaving the ribbon inside of the tree. I'm pushing the ribbon deep inside the tree so that it won't come loose. And then you just pinch how big you want your loops to be, and then you push that deep inside the tree, and then you just use one of the tree branches to hold it in place. And you always want to make sure your ribbon is not flat, so you want to make sure that it has a little bit of body to it so that the nice folds are looking really nice and not flat against the tree. And then since this tree, you'll be able to see it from the front and the back, I'm just going around to the back side of the tree and making sure that I add some ribbon to it as well. Now I do apologize because I have you guys angled at this odd angle. Is because I have my main tree, which is right directly behind us. She's already decorated, the fireplace is already decorated, but you guys will see that video next week. I take you along as we decorate that main tree, and I'll share with you how I styled my fireplace and coffee table. So make sure you have on your post notification and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss that video. She absolutely turned out gorgeous, you guys, so I can't wait for you to see her right behind us. But yeah, so that's why I got the camera kind of angled like this, because I don't want you guys I can't reveal that tree just yet. So I hope you guys can still see everything. So now I'm just going to add in another double loop bow. I'm doing the same method. I'm just twisting and tucking, and then I'm just using some floor wire to hold the bow in place, and then I'm just gonna attach it to my tree. I absolutely love this ribbon. D. Stevens just makes really gorgeous, luxurious ribbon, and I absolutely love it because, like I told you in my last video, if you don't have a lot of ornaments on your tree, you definitely can make your tree the star of the show stand out just by adding some beautiful ribbon on it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm going to add in a little bit of shimmer. I'm just going to do, this is some 2-inch ribbon, and actually it's a sheer gold color. This is some leftover ribbon I had from last year. So I'm just going to add it to the center of each bow just to add a little bit of gold contrast onto the ribbon. Now, so this tree is going to have the same color scheme as her big sister, which is right behind us. So she's going to have some gold, some sage green, and she's going to have a little bit of white. And then also these really pretty frosted berries on here. So I have some of the same elements that I use in my main tree in this room, in this tree. So the trees, when you're decorating two trees in the same room, they don't have to be identical, but they do have to have some of the similar elements in there. So make sure you repeat the same color scheme and try to include some of the same elements that you have on your main tree. That way both trees are flowing together simultaneously. I'm going to add in these beautiful sage picks. Now, I added these to my main tree. These are the smaller version. I think I told you guys in my haul that they did have a smaller version of the pick at Hobby Lobby, but I ended up picking up the larger long picks for my main tree, but they were all sold out of the larger ones, so I only was able to get these smaller ones on the tree. So these smaller ones, to me, it has a little bit darker green, but nonetheless it still looks good. So I'm going to add in it to my Christmas tree. And Hobby Lobby has all of their Christmas decor, y'all, 60% off. So this is the time to go out and get all of your Christmas stuff, start preparing and making sure that you have everything you need, so that way you're not missing anything. But they have some really good sales going on right now at Hobby Lobby. So what I do is, after I add all of my ribbon, I go through and add all of my picks next, and I usually make sure that I'm stuffing them in any place where there's a hole or a gap in the tree. That way the pick kind of hides those holes. Next, I'm going to add in these gold berry picks. So I had a bunch of these left over from, I don't know, so many Christmases ago. So they're very old, but I did pick these up from Hobby Lobby years ago. I'm quite sure you can still find them at Hobby Lobby or either at the at-home store. So I'm just adding those throughout the tree as well, just to add in that touch of gold. So if you guys were with me last year, I did decorate this same tree, and I had it in my dining room last year. I had it over in the corner, but I decided to put it up here by the entryway. I think it'll look a lot better.
While Santa's busy saying ho ho ho, we're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we.
Now on this day, you guys, it is super hot. My air conditioner stopped working like yesterday, so the technician won't be out here to fix it until tomorrow. So if you see me sweating and oily in this video, it is hot, because in Texas down here is it's 86 degrees today in November, because Texas just won't let summer die already. It's so freaking hot. So yeah, I just wish it was a little bit cooler, but yeah, so if you see me sweaty in this video, that's why. So I'm trying to get all this stuff done so we can move on. But yeah, so next I'm gonna add in these pine cones. These are some frosted pine cones. I got these years ago, but I think they do still carry them at Hobby Lobby. So I'm just putting these throughout the tree as well, just to add some extra texture. So next I'm going to add in these flocked picks that I had for a few years now. These are a little bit larger than the frosted ones that I just had, and I only got 4 of these. So I'm just going to add these throughout the tree as well. And I forgot where I got these from Hobby Lobby maybe about 3 or 4 years ago. These are definitely some old picks as well, but I did go to Hobby Lobby the other day and I've seen them. They still have them available at Hobby Lobby, as well as these pretty picks here, which is kind of like some white cedar picks with some acorns on it. They had those available still at Hobby Lobby too. And then I did have to turn all the lights on here because it was starting to get a little bit dark. So I'm trying to get this done before I lose light completely. So you see my Christmas tree in the backdrop back there. But like I said, I will be decorating that tree with you all as well. You'll probably get that video in a few weeks. But next week you'll get the tree that's behind me first. Yeah, so make sure you have on your post notification. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already subscribed, because we'll be decorating the main tree in this living room next week, you guys. So yeah, and then we're also gonna be putting up some garland and stuff like that. You can kind of see I started already, but I need to finish it. So you'll get all those videos next week. So make sure you are subscribed and make sure you have on your bell so that you don't miss any of my notifications. And if you're already subscribed and you're not getting my notifications, you may have to go in and check your bell and make sure that it's turned on, so that way you will get the alerts when I post a video. So I'm just going to finish up the tree. I'm adding in some white ornaments or balls or whatever you want to call it. And then I'm adding in some gold ones. And then I'm going to add in a few of my accent color, which is that pretty sage green. Now all of these ornaments are ornaments that I already had for years. So they're just some white iridescent ones. And then I also have some beautiful gold ones that are like clear with some gold stripes I'm going to be adding. Now, when I add my ornaments onto the tree, I'm using some floral wire because it's a whole lot easier than messing around with those little hooks. So all you do is just add the floral wire to the ornament, twist it around, and then add it to the tree branch. And then it kind of helps you go a whole lot faster with adding these ornaments to your tree. So I'm gonna add these beautiful gold ones. I got these from the at-home store about 3 or 4 years ago, and they actually still have these available as well. So I created some clusters of 2 with these matted gold and my beautiful sage green ornaments that I bought from the at-home store just to add in additional pop of color. And then I'm just going around the tree and filling in any other gaps that are left with those additional pops of color. So you guys, I'm having so much fun decorating this Christmas season. So I have my Christmas music going. I'm in like full Christmas decorating mode. So I'm trying to like make sure I get everything done and pushed out, so that way, because I'm not stressing myself out, and making sure that I'm giving myself time to get everything done. And then you should be doing the same thing with decorating for Christmas too. Don't let it stress you out. Do what's best for you and make it fun and make it enjoyable. Sometimes Christmas decorating can be stressful, but just work on a little bit at a time. That's why I like to start early, so I can just get it out the way, and then I'm able to enjoy time with my family during Thanksgiving and Christmas without having to worry about decorating. So yeah, just make sure it's fun and enjoyable for you and your family. And get the kids involved. They can help you decorate the tree. It just makes it a lot more fun. When my kids were little, they used to love decorating the tree and all that. Now that they're teenagers, I have a 20-year-old and a 16-year-old. Now they just don't want to be bothered too much with it. But yeah, so the little kids, they usually enjoy helping putting the ornaments and things and stuff like that on the tree. It makes it so much fun for them. I do have a 6-year-old as well. My little guy, sometimes he'll help and try to put some of the ornaments on the tree, but he's not very interested in it at this time either. So it's just mommy in here decorating the tree for the holiday. So that's why I say take your time, do what you need to do. Take your time, make sure you pace yourself, because especially if you're the only one that's decorating, yeah, definitely make sure you take your time and you're not stressing yourself out. So this is how she has turned out, you guys. I absolutely love how she has turned out, and I think she coordinates really well with what I got going on the main tree behind us. So when you decorate your Christmas tree, it's definitely personal preference. There is no right or wrong way to style a Christmas tree. You do what you want to do based on your decor styles. There's people that love glam, there's people that love modern, there's people that love rustic, farmhouse, whatever your style is, you decorate your tree based off of what your style is. There is no right or wrong way to decorate a Christmas tree. It's definitely very personal. So whatever you want to do, you do that. So don't worry about what everybody else is doing. You do how you want to decorate. When my kids were younger, I did do a lot of nostalgic Christmas trees where I put all of their handmade ornaments and things like that on the tree. I don't do that, not so much now, but back then I did. So you do whatever you want to do that's make this time enjoyable for you and your family, because that's what it's all about, is just being able to spend time with your family and making the holidays enjoyable for your family. So right now we're going to style in our console table. So I'm just going to give this a wipe down. I'm just using my Mrs. Meyer's multi-purpose spray, because I done ran out of my spray away, y'all. So I'm using this Mrs. Meyer for my mirror as well. So yeah, this condenser was in my dining room. So I moved this one here in the entryway. And then if you saw my video on Monday, I moved the one that was here into my room. I try to take out some of the furniture so it's not so heavy in the room with all of the Christmas decor that's going on. So I was at Hobby Lobby yesterday, and I found these beautiful cypress trees that I wanted to add to my entryways. I absolutely love these trees. This is the larger size, and I believe the larger one was $29.99, but you get 60% off. So it's definitely a really good price. What I liked about this tree is how realistic it looks. It looks really realistic, and then it's almost sprinkled with a little dusting of snow. Now, it's pretty tall, as you can see here. I'm not a fan of the burlap that's on the bottom. It's just not my style, so we're definitely going to cover that up and fix that. I thought I will add some cute little mini lights here that I found at Hobby Lobby. These are battery operated mini Christmas tree lights. So we're going to add that to this tree as well, because I want to light everything up this Christmas. So I'm just taking this around and adding it to the tree. Now, one thing to consider with these trees, they do have a lot of fallout. A lot of glitter, I guess you say, they have on there for the fake snow, and it gets everywhere. But once you actually get them in place, then it's good. But you do want to make sure you fluff these trees so they kind of look how they look in nature, so they're not all stiff together, because a lot of the ones that I bought, they were definitely all folded together. Now, I did find these cute little mini Christmas tree skirts at Hobby Lobby as well. This is like they had two sizes, like a large and a small. So this one was $11.99, but like I said, you get your 60% off. So what we're gonna do is take that and cover up that burlap around the base of the tree. And this is a gold color and it has a little bit of shimmer in it. Very pretty. They did have a faux fur, and I think they did come in silver as well. So if you're not doing gold, they had like a buffalo check. They had other styles that you can get for the little mini tree skirts. I've never seen the little mini tree skirts before when I've been to Hobby Lobby, but I was surprised to see this because I was going to just do some fabric, like cut some fabric and kind of cover the burlap with that, but I thought this would be better and a little bit more cost effective, especially since it was on sale, just to get the little mini tree skirts. But if you have any old sweaters or old fabric that you're not using, you can definitely cover up that burlap and just put a nice little bow around it, and then that'll change the look of the burlap. If you're not interested in the style of that burlap, you can definitely change that and DIY it. So because these trees are really stunning. And then I'm just adding in the medium size, which the medium size was $16.99. So I believe that if the medium size was $16.99, I think it was like $6.97. Very inexpensive. So yeah, I absolutely love these trees. So my goal is to try to create like a mini forest theme here on my entryway. So that's what you see me doing here. So I have one large tree, and then we're going to add 2 medium-sized tree to the console table. And then you'll see the little mini tree skirts. They are a little stiff and they are like kind of looking like flying saucers right there, but don't worry, we're going to fix that. What I'm doing is taking some sheer ribbon. I'm just tying it around the base, and then I'm going to make a bow, a Christmas bow on it, just so it kind of holds it in place. And I actually love using these little tree skirts because I can hide the battery operated piece underneath it without it being shown. So I absolutely love it. And I will give you guys a close-up. I'm going to take you really close so you can see how everything has turned out. Like I said, I just can't show you, can't stand it all the way up because you guys will see the reflection of the Christmas tree in this mirror. So yeah, but yeah, I'm loving how it's turning out, you guys. And I always get a lot of questions on my lamps. These lamps I got from Lamps Plus. I absolutely love it. And then my credenza I got from Tall Furniture, or taub.com, I believe the website is. So now I'm going to add in that third tree, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add in the little mini lights, and those little mini lights, they were $7.99 each, and I believe they have all the little mini lights on sale for 25% off. So yeah, but I just thought it would be really cute to make them light up and add a little bit of little Christmas lights to it.
Cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe, and I've gotten you a present that I put under.
If you're enjoying this video and you getting some home decor and some Christmas inspiration, make sure you give my video a big thumbs up. It really helps out my channel a lot.
Everything will be okay, 'cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you.
And then the smaller, so I did buy some little smaller, what do you call this? Smaller tree skirts. They had the little smaller version too as well. I think the smaller version was like $4.99. Very inexpensive. It was a lot smaller than this size. So these trees came in 3 different sizes. So I have 2 sizes here, but I also purchased a third size, which is a really small little, like maybe like a 3 or 4 inch tree, which is super cute. And I think the smallest one was like $4.99, but like I said, you get 60% off. These are really cute if you want to add to your coffee table or a side table. They're just beautiful trees. So now I'm going to add in these battery operated tea lights. They have that gold detail that has like some little frosted crystals on the side, and see it has like a little battery operated tea light in it. Really cute. So I have 3 of these, and I'm going to add it to the entry table as well. Now it looks good like this. You can definitely stop, but you guys know me, I'm gonna add a little bit more to it just to make it a little bit more festive. So I found these beautiful reindeer from Kirkland's. They're almost in this, they're in this really pretty like tan taupe color, which is gorgeous. So I have the one that's laying down, and then I also have one that's standing up that I'm gonna put in the backdrop. And I absolutely love the detail on their neck and everything, just really nice. And then this is what the final look is looking like, you guys. I absolutely love how this entryway table has turned out. I love how the Christmas tree has turned out. Let me know in the comments, you guys, what you guys think. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe down below. I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.